Viewers in America and around the world, welcome to the editorial. This is Tofadar Noor from our New York studio. We have a guest today, Mr. Nikwan Holbeck. He is the social worker, activist, and he have foundation called Easy Living. So, Mr. Holbeck, could you
Yes.
introduce yourself, our viewers, please?
My pleasure. Hello, all. My name is Naquan Hallback. I'm the executive director of Easy Living Shelter. Okay, we're a nonprofit organization. We cater to youth from ages 9 to 24, and we specialize in turning them into pillars of their community. So what we do is we take, unfortunate youth, maybe in the urban communities, and we empower them. We structure them to be entrepreneurs. Pillars of their community. It's unfortunate when we see youth who's walking around and their pants are hanging off their behinds, or you having a conversation with them.
We're gonna come back with this.
But yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
Viewers, so many things happening our global village, also United States of America. Every state, every cities. Our federal government and White House, they smooth the law for criminal. So criminal gang is killing innocent people whole of the America, north to south, east to west, all the way Alaska to all the way east coast New York, all the way Hawaii to LA, Seattle, all the way east coast, Midwest, and Pacific coast to east. What is going on our world and our countries? We're going to bring all information to you. Mr. Holbeck,
Yes.
every cities in America last few days, Kansas last night shooting, 2 died on the spot, 7 wounded. Few hours ago in Maryland, Baltimore, dozen wounded, 7 died. And city of New York, every day they have a shooting and violence. City of LA, shooting and violence. City of San Francisco, so many died, shooting and violence. Same thing, Dallas and Houston, San Antonio, everywhere. Our federal government, they have any job to do?
Of course they have a job to do. Are they doing their job is the question. So when you say do they have a job to do, right? We all have a job to do, but it's the dedication that we put in towards doing that job. It's the agenda, the hidden agendas that we have that may stifle us from doing that job. It's the priorities. It's simple, and it's just that simple. It's the priorities that's put forth by who's in power, who's supposed to be doing those jobs. So I mean, that question could be answered in so many different ways, but I want you to narrow it down for me, if you may.
Exactly. Federal government smooth the criminal crucial law. Whatever Congress and Senate passed by Bill Clinton time, 1993. Okay? And Biden administration came, they dropped the all kind of surge, and those kind of easy law, criminal have a firearms, criminal have a everything. Our city police, state police, they cannot do anything. If they arrest now, they out after half an hour. Law is smooth. So what we have to do as a citizen of America?
Do what? I mean, so you gotta understand, right? It's so many different dynamics when you come in at politics, when you come in at state laws or what should be or what we think should be, you know.
No.
So my point is, right? I'm gonna say this, right? So the only thing that we can do as American people is pray, you know, unless we want to take action. See, it's two different type of people in the world. It's people who who make words, and then it's people who stand on those words. It's people who take action, and it's the people who come and talk. You understand what I'm saying? So it's up to us to come in and take action. You know, praying, we're gonna pray, of course. You know, always got to put the Most High in front of everything that we do. But we also got to take action, and that's the only way that things are gonna change. Once we come together and figure out what action is gonna best suit us to stop the violence, you know, to change these kids' minds, to change the people's minds who's committing these crimes. That's the only way that we're gonna make a difference, and the only way that the government is gonna hear us. We have to have the word of the people, you know. And then once we get the people, we gotta change their minds. What do we do to do that? Now, it's so many different solutions to that,
You know,
too. But I don't want to.
You talking about.
I don't want to bore you with
Yeah,
too
no,
much
no.
of the
You are talking about
my thoughts type of thing.
Exactly.
You know?
You are talking about mental health.
Of course.
This is the number one. You are talking about the people, you know, coming from jail or detention center.
Not necessarily just from jail or
no,
the detention center.
I just talking.
I know.
They have to have some kind of opportunity from our state or city or federal, like a housing.
Mm-hmm.
If someone is on the custody like 15 years, 10 years, and he came out, he don't have anything.
Right. So it's the resources.
Yeah, he don't have anything. Number one, our state or city or federal custody, they have to make the person that when we release him, he have to be someplace work for himself. He have to live someplace safely, and he have to have some kind of fund he can survive.
Understood. Yep, that's true, and I agree. That goes back to what I was saying before.
Exactly.
But
brother,
the lack of dedication or commitment that the government is putting into their own people is really sad, and it really hurts us, detrimentally. So, but resources is one thing, right? So you give us these programs, you give us these food stamps, things like that, right? We need reparations. Reparations is what we need. Now, when people hear reparations, they hear cash, they hear the bag, the money. That doesn't solidify for reparations, because most of the money that's being spent in America comes from black people. So obviously we have the money. We need things that's sustainable. We need property. We need good credit. We need to be boosted with credit. We need things that's sustainable, that's going to allow us to build wealth and fortune in America. Giving us money is not the answer. I mean, it'll help, of course. We know that. But it's not sustainable. Money comes and it goes. We spend the most money in the world as a culture. You understand what I'm saying? So that's not it. It's something sustainable. Like I said, we need that 40 acres and a mule. How do we do that in New York or in America? Well, make the prices on rent lower. Start setting out certain people with houses. How do we dissect that? I mean, come on. Let's really talk about it when we can. But I'm just giving you my opinion on how we can.
Thank you very
better.
much. Thank you, viewers. Our cities, state, federal. This is the number one job is federal. Congress and Senate and White House. They all three branches have to be together. Make the country safer. Make the country healthy. make the country strong. But our nation, we have a two-party system. This two-party, they working for American people? I don't think so. They working for their own people,
That's right.
own lobbyist. They do not work for middle class, lower income people. Also, so many thousands, millions of homeless right now, everywhere in America. Think about it. And crime every single day. Someone is died. Someone friend, someone family member is died, gunshot. So, Senate and Congress, they have to make the law for this kind of violence. And state and city, they have to make some kind of law to take care citizen of the state.
Reparation.
Exactly. 50 state, 2 or 3 territory, we have to know what we are doing for our people. But we do not do any job for American people. What we did, we take the money from taxpayer money and we send somewhere to fight war, play games, make the field. Think about it. This is your money. They cannot invest your family. They cannot invest in the country or city. They send Ukraine. They send somewhere else. For what interest and what reason? For democracy or destroy the democracy? Think about it. Destroy the democracy or democracy? What is the administration to administration? These play games going on, century to century. American people have to be wake up and they have to have a voice. What do you think?
Absolutely. I agree 100%. And one thing that I've learned in my experience of not only being a black man, but being a business owner is that when you're faced with diversity, you do anything that you must to survive. And this is where the crime comes from. But on another hand, what I've learned is that when you own something, it's harder for you to destroy it because you own it. We own nothing in our communities. We don't own it. So we don't care. Our only thing is to try to survive, to go to the next day. They make things so hard. They make things so hard because of whatever rules that must be applied. But you got to simplify it for the people. Everybody's not born to be a congressman. Everybody's not born to be a business owner. Everybody's not born to be someone of great importance. But everybody has the ability to. Now, how do we get to that? That's the part that we need to dissect. You make things easier for them to access. You make things easier so this way now, when it comes down to them reaching their potentials, it's easier for them to do. You understand what I'm saying? Because they have the resources and it's easy for them to do. But when you make things hard and you're talking about a people who's been oppressed for hundreds and hundreds of years, then it's going to be easy for them to say, you know what? I'm gonna walk away because they've been through so much already. It all boils down to mental health. You understand? So my point is allowing these people this reparation by allowing them the ability to own the community that they live in is how we fix the solution. I mean, we fix the problem. That's the solution to the problem. Reparation. Making these people the owners of where they live. I bet you they take care of it then.
Thank you, my brother. You bring so many good points. American peoples and viewers, they understood where is you come from and what you try to talking about. This is the nation. We have a rule of law. We have everything. But our justice system divided. Our law is divided for us, for you, for general people, for colorful people.
Yep.
Okay? For you just bring the diversity. For colorful people, they have a one law, and non-colorful people, they have one law.
That's right.
So this is not called democracy, and this is not called rule of law country.
That's right.
Okay? We just bring the information
It's
to our
called common
viewers.
sense. That's right.
Exactly.
Very good.
And,
It's called common sense. You got to think about it. White people, they're in power. If you were in power, all right, just as a black man, let me just say, if we were in power the way they're in power and we slaved them or we did them wrong, why would we want to give up our power knowing that we run the world? Does it make sense? It doesn't. So the only way to get a piece of that power is to play the same game. It's to play the same game. And it's not even a forceful thing. It's a mental thing. So we got to start coming together. Like I said, most of the money that's spent in this world comes from black people. So once we come together, unite our dollar, and we unite our people, then that's it. They're going to do whatever they're going to do to try to tear us down. But we got to see past the trick knowledge. Once we see past that, then it's fair game. It's open.
You bring the wonderful question. Reason we are colorful people. We are misuse our politician. Politician use us.
Of course.
All parties, Republican and Democrat. Senate, Congress, White House, city, council, assembly, state senate, state governor, everywhere. Colorful people, they use politicians, they use them. This is number one. We are not together. We don't have a commitment. We have to be together. If we are together, no one cannot do anything wrong. Rule of law, justice, fair, everything gonna be smooth.
That's right.
But our Congress, our Senate, our White House, for one group, lobbyist, trillionaire, and billionaire. They don't see Mr. Nikwan or Mr. Noor or somebody else in colorful people. We can get hell. All middle class is hell now. No more middle class in America. Biden administration destroy the middle class. Now is everyone is lower class. Okay?
Yeah.
Everyone is lower class right now. Reason, if you go anywhere, any middle class, they never use food stamp. They never use Medicaid. Did you understand?
I get it.
But right now, if they have to survive, they are using food stamp. They using Medicaid. They using government help. What's going on? Huh?
So, what I would say with that was, it's a system. It's a gaining system. So they offer you. All right. So this is what they do. They kill you through the help that they give you. Right. That's like medication. Big pharma. Right. It's like the hospitals. They say they're helping you, but in the long run, what they're doing is they're killing you. And it's a system. It's either you're rich or you're poor, right? So the rich get treated different ways, right? They get help in different ways, and this ultimately keeps them, at a higher pace. And for the people who's lower, they get treated with the easy solution. Well, here's these drugs right here. Take these drugs. They have 1,000 different side effects, but it's gonna take care of that one problem that you came in here for. So now you leave out with 1,000 different problems that ultimately makes you go back to the hospital and keep them getting rich and keep big pharma, and the money keep flowing.
Listen,
and that's what it is. It's a money game.
Hospital,
it's a monopoly.
Listen, hospital, clinic, doctor, pharmaceutical company, they are one kind of crucial human being in this planet, anywhere in the world. Okay? They destroy the human life. They do not care your health and my health. They thinking, oh, money is coming or not. Just one thing. If you go any clinic, first they're going to ask your insurance. They're not going to treat you without insurance. Means they have to get the money. Okay, so this is the America we live now.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about
Okay,
it.
this is the America we survive now. Like, I do not blame our administration. Administration doing lot of things at a time, and administration also doing so many crazy stuff out of the country. American taxpayer money goes ocean, hell, like Ukraine. Russian Wagner defense, 21,000 Wagner defense soldiers died in Ukraine. Okay, Russian soldier died. Ukrainian thousands of soldiers that died. For what reason?
Money.
Just interest of oil and gas. They have a oil and gas Black Sea, and this is try to use Ukrainian, but Ukrainian they don't want to give up. And Russian president he say we gonna take it by straight or by other way.
From who? Who are they going to take it from?
Ukraine.
Ukraine is going to take it?
No, Russia.
Oh, Russia's going to take it from Ukraine. Either
Yeah.
way.
Same games in Yemen and Saudi Arabia. We support Saudi Arabia. American government supports Saudi Arabia. You know, for what? Oil.
Oil.
Only oil. And Yemeni human being destroyed by bomb. American made bomb. You know, they destroy whole country. So this is the democracy we are doing in this planet. Okay.
It's evil. I mean, honestly, it's so many different evils to it. It's just kind of like it's scary to get into because you know you never know what's going on really. You know, it's so many things that's behind the scenes. What we see up front is horrible. It's really horrible, but it's always a higher power and a higher reason for what's really going on, what's being done. But what I will say is that I just wish that it was a different way they can go about it. I mean, there's so many different resources out here in this world, in this country, in this universe, period. That I don't think that we have to kill to get anything that we want. Technology is taking us out of this world. I mean, literally out of this world. Technology is taking us to different planets. Why do we have to die? Why do we still choose hell on Earth when it's a universe that we can utilize? It's a whole universe to be utilized.
Listen.
But that's another story.
This is since 1967 or 68 to as of today, from Nixon to Biden. From Nixon to Biden. After Second World War, world is little cold. They did the Korean War, 1950-51. Okay. After that, from 51 to 67, world is cool. But when Nixon came in the power, he destroyed. He like to fight everywhere. So he attacked Vietnam. So how many thousand our grandfather is died? For what reason? And we lost the war. Okay.
Yeah, it's sad. So I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you know the reason already, Muhammad. It's money. We know this. But your question is really, why is it so senseless? Why they moving so senselessly? Because they're human. They're just human in power. And it's what's crazy? Because they put these people who's not even really qualified to be in power, and they making these illegitimate reasons to do stupid things, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You know why? Because you have the disposal of all of the resources in America at your fingertips, but you choose to strong arm. You choose to steal or take from others or deprive your people and depress them. You know, and it's crazy. It's crazy because it's not we could really do it, but that's the powers that be. It's a government. It's an entire
Think
force.
about it. President Clinton, when he came, he cleaned up the all loan America owe anywhere in this planet. Okay? His time, he give up all loan everyone. But when is our W. Bush came, loan is stopped. Today, our loan $33 trillion plus. Think about it.
33 trillion.
33 trillion plus. But our American taxpayer money, where is $33 trillion gone? American people have to be know. Taxpayer have to be know. The Biden administration almost $1 trillion destroy American taxpayer money. Where is this money goes? American interest. They build the America. They build American family or any education system or any healthcare system or established the whole lower income people or middle class or all homeless in America.
Yeah, it's crazy. So honestly, I think I've heard of this so many times, and I spoke to my grandmother about this. She used to work with Congress, right? So it's simple. They're building spaceships, and I mean it's a theory, but that's what they're doing. It's been proven that they're going to Antarctica, and they're going underground, and they're doing things with it. That's what they say. Now, I will hope that the money that's missing, they're doing something productive with.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It's a theory. I can't tell you. I'm just trying to, make some content. But honestly, 33 trillion is a lot of money. I want to know where it's at too.
Exactly.
I need to know where it's at.
Why we have to borrow the money from China or Japan or somewhere else? And why we have to give the interest?
They building something.
What they build?
I have no clue. Hope it's a spaceship.
They build their life, their lobbyist life, their family life. Okay?
It's too much money. That's too much money to build just for a life, one life, or even one family in their lives. No way. They building something big.
They do not build anything.
They are building something big. Believe it.
What? They build something is another planet?
Yeah, maybe, yes. Yeah.
Oh.
They doing construction on Mars right now so we can live there. Yeah. They doing that. They building spaceships so this way we can transport back and forth.
You and me, we cannot go.
No, we can't.
Did you understand?
Not yet. No, wait, hold up.
No way.
God.
Those guys can
Not
go.
yet. I'm going. Oh, you better believe it. I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Viewers in America and around the world, we are talking about American politics, American people lives, American lower income people, American middle class, and Joe Biden administration, all way Nixon to Joe Biden. What they did in this planet and what they doing with American people. You're not going to see this kind of news anywhere in America, any news media. This is the independent news media. You can watch always Millennium News 24 and Millennium TV USA. You can find all kind of news, views, talk show and headlines. The editorial we're going to finish over here. Please watch all iOS and Android device and all smart TVs. Also Amazon Fire Stick, Roku and Apple TV. Also we are on Horizon Satellite and local all cable TV. And globally we are on jagobd.com. Viewers, our colleague, friends, they are working round the clock for you. we are grateful our all
Amen.
colleague and friends, their hard work. Whatever you are, stay peace, love and happiness. Goodbye and take care for today.
Sayonara. Easy.
Is there any other way rather than talking to explore more, to know more, to exchange words and thoughts? Here comes our exclusive talk show, King Talk, with host Andy King.